We're introducing the first new North American car brand in 30 years, Eagle.
No cars are perfect, but these come pretty close.
In the 1980s, America had no better pitchman
I challenge you to compare their quality
than Lee Iacocca.
There's this sporty coupe that's priced so that you won't go into stickers.
In 1987, big hair and loud music ruled the culture, and American car lots were dominated by boxy sedans and fuel-thirsty SUVs. However, a new contender appeared on the scene, the Eagle Premier, a car so distinctive that its identity crisis made a typical teenager seem well-adjusted. Despite its unconventional origins, the Premier might be one of Chrysler's best moves, thanks to the guiding hand of its legendary leader, Lee Iacocca. Iacocca's career had been a string of successes. From his involvement in creating the original Ford Mustang, to rescuing Chrysler with a government loan in the early 1980s, his timing always seemed impeccable. When he arrived at Chrysler, the company quickly rebounded with the K-Car line and the wildly popular Caravan and Voyager minivans. Though Iacocca hadn't been involved in developing these models, his leadership steered the company to profitability. In 1987, Chrysler, under Iacocca's leadership, acquired the struggling American Motors Corporation, AMC, and renamed it Jeep/Eagle. Jeep was the real prize, but the Eagle Premier, a sedan developed in partnership between AMC and Renault, soon proved its worth. Despite not being involved in its creation, Iacocca seized the opportunity, seeing the Premier as a sophisticated mid-size sedan ready to take on the American and European competition. Promoting the Premier became a key part of his strategy, and it might just be his most fortunate career move yet. The Premier's story begins in the late 1970s, a difficult time for AMC. While the company found some success with its compact cars and Jeep lineup, it struggled to compete against the big three automakers: General Motors, Ford, and Chrysler. In a bid to stay afloat, AMC formed a partnership with Renault in 1979. The French automaker infused AMC with much-needed capital, allowing the company to continue operating. Initially, the partnership resulted in smaller cars like the Alliance and Encore, but AMC and Renault had bigger ambitions. By 1982, they began work on a project codenamed X58, aimed at creating a full-size front-wheel drive sedan capable of competing with the best American and European cars. This project would eventually become the Eagle Premier. The X58 project was an international collaboration, with AMC providing engineering resources and local market knowledge, while Renault brought expertise in front-wheel drive platforms and fuel-efficient engines. Renault also tapped its connections with companies like Volvo and Peugeot, which would later influence the Premier's powertrain options. To ensure the Premier would stand out, AMC and Renault enlisted the help of renowned Italian designer Giorgetto Giugiaro. Giugiaro, known for his work on cars like the Volkswagen Golf and BMW M1, was tasked with creating a sleek, modern exterior that would appeal to American buyers while maintaining a European flair. His final design was a smooth, aerodynamic sedan with a drag coefficient of 0.31, slightly better than the industry-shaking Ford Taurus. While Giugiaro handled the exterior, AMC's design chief, Dick Teague, focused on the interior. Teague, known for his efficient use of space, designed a driver-focused cockpit, placing all controls within easy reach of the driver. The Premier's interior also featured an unusual dash-mounted gear selector, reminiscent of the push-button transmissions found in some 1950s American cars. During its development, the Eagle Premier underwent rigorous testing in extreme conditions, from the deserts of the American Southwest to the freezing Canadian winters. This ensured the car could perform well in North America's diverse climates. The Premier was not only stylish but also packed with cutting-edge technology. One of its most advanced features was its lighting system, developed with French company Valeo. The Premier's complex surface reflector headlamps improved light efficiency and gave designers greater freedom to craft the car's sleek shape. The Premier's suspension system was another highlight, featuring fully independent suspension on all four wheels. This setup provided a smooth ride and precise handling, often drawing favorable comparisons to European sports sedans. Under the hood, the Premier offered two engine options: a 2.5-liter AMC-designed four-cylinder engine and a 3-liter V6 shared with vehicles like the DeLorean DMC-12 and the Volvo 760. As the Premier neared production, Chrysler swooped in and bought AMC, finalizing the acquisition in August 1987. While Jeep was the primary target of the buyout, the Premier was a significant bonus. Chrysler decided to market it under its newly created Eagle brand, designed to house AMC and Renault's products. Iacocca's involvement in promoting the Premier was essential, as Chrysler worked to integrate the vehicle into its lineup and capitalize on its potential. Iacocca, who had a knack for showing up at the right time, saw the Premier as an opportunity to strengthen Chrysler's position in the competitive mid-size sedan market. The Eagle Premier, he realized, was poised to go head-to-head with cars like the Ford Taurus, Mercury Sable, and even European competitors like the Audi 80 and 90. With Iacocca's support, Chrysler positioned the Premier as a high-tech, European-inspired sedan for American buyers. The Premier debuted for the 1988 model year, and initial sales looked promising. Automotive journalists praised the Premier's handling, comfort, and value. However, the new Eagle brand struggled with recognition, and the Premier faced internal competition from Chrysler's own vehicles, such as the Dynasty and New Yorker. Despite these challenges, the Premier continued to evolve, with improvements made throughout its 5-year production run. The Premier's state-of-the-art assembly plant in Brampton, Ontario, was a key part of its success. This facility, initially built by AMC, featured advanced robotics and computer-controlled systems that ensured a high level of precision in the assembly process. Quality control was a priority, with each Premier undergoing a thorough inspection and road test before leaving the factory. As production continued, the Premier saw various updates and refinements. In 1989, cruise control became standard and a more upscale ES Limited model was introduced. In 1990, four-wheel disc brakes and a stainless steel exhaust system became standard across the lineup, and reliability improved as Chrysler replaced some of the Premier's more complex electronics with simpler, more robust components. By 1991, anti-lock brakes, ABS, were available, and the Premier received updates to its grille, taillights, and interior. Despite the Premier's technological advancements and initial promise, it never achieved significant commercial success. By 1992, Chrysler introduced a badge-engineered version of the Premier called the Dodge Monaco, hoping to boost sales by offering it under a more familiar brand. However, the Monaco also struggled in the market and was discontinued alongside the Premier later that year. While the Eagle Premier didn't become a blockbuster hit, its influence on Chrysler's future products was undeniable. The design and engineering lessons learned from the Premier helped shape Chrysler's approach to car manufacturing in the years that followed. The Premier's DNA lived on in Chrysler's later LH platform cars, which debuted in the 1990s and were praised for their innovation and design. If you enjoyed exploring the fascinating history of the Eagle Premier, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories about iconic cars and automotive legends. Your support helps us continue to bring you content that celebrates the world of rare and legendary cars.